Hey guys, welcome back to some more Quartet. This is your hostess Liberty, and last time we finished Alexandra's side quest. Yeah! Anyway, in the meantime, I went and I checked to see what side quests I had defeated, because they give us a achievement every time. I have not yet finished Agatha's, oddly enough, so I'm not sure. But we have done Ben's, so I haven't done Agatha's, but I've done Ben. Alright, so cool? Question mark? Some of them are a little, some of them are more involved than others. For real, for real. Oh wait, I wanted to check something. Somebody mentioned, on one of the forums or something, to go check out the band at some point. The band that was like do 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 do. These guys.
I think about the moments that I had her by my side. I miss that love and feeling. It's gone. I never thought to tell her how her kindness changed my life. Now all I have to offer is this song.
Fancy game of cards, watch out for my trap.
I tell myself if only if I had another try, I'd cherish every moment. Oh, I know to be young is to be foolish, to be loved is to be blind. Ask anyone, they'll tell you, and they'll sigh. But is it enough? There's nothing more this fool can say. You'll just learn the honest way for you. You've got to tell her so.
Wah, 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 wah.
Welcome to our city, my friend. All our friends.
That's awesome. I'm so happy that they made a new song, another song for it. That's so cool. Yeah, let's rest at the inn. Good sleep music. Alright, so we've got Nikolai, Zikaran. We've got to capture that butterfly on the mountain. We've got to try and find Duck. Agatha, where would we finish yours off? Do we need to find your brother and sister? Maybe? I mean, I guess that would be a way, right? Finding your brother and sister and talking to them. They were down here, right? In another world, in Ben's world? They were maybe here? I don't know. We'll have a look around. Okay. Tonight I'll make plum and onion pie. Plum and onion. Ugh. 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 Oh, it makes me sick just thinking about it. Oh, that's disgusting. Nobody bought Dimitri's old place. Yes, yes, we know. Weird. Oh, my stuff is still here. Who's banging around in there? It's me, you old bastard. Ben, you're a year late on the rent. More than that. I'm charging you the full amount plus interest plus your first and last month. Oh, you think so, huh? I'll give you a charge. Nice try, pal. I've got about 20 lightning rods on top of this house. Wait a second. Why didn't you clear my apartment out? You miserable old coot. Nobody wants this place, do they? They're afraid it's cursed because of you. Ha! I'll be back when I'm good and ready. I really thought I'd lost this. Grandma's spoon? Is that a new weapon for you? Hell yeah, it is. There you go, buddy. Grandma's spoon. Thank you, Grandma. Thank your grandmother. Alright. Well, Ben got his ultimate weapon, I guess. Grandma's spelunky. Are they up here still? Oh, yep, here we go. Agatha, you're back. Did you find Georgius? Yes. As well as my other brothers. Your what? Tell me all about it. So she was the wife of a barbarian chieftain. If she had told me that, I don't know if I would have believed her. She never spoke about any of that? When she came back, she was like a stranger to me. I was little when she disappeared the first time. And she wasn't home for long enough for me to learn much. Well, we did find out that she'd been going to the Phylax to ask about a young girl, so we figured she had another child. But then she disappeared again. Was that painful? To me, she was just a strange woman who appeared in our house. But Georgios was older. He remembered growing up with her around. It really hurt him when she left again. You said you didn't really remember her either? Not at all. I grew up in the Phylax barracks. That couldn't have been easy. Everyone at the barracks was like me, children from Jaren-speaking tribes. We called the people who raised us aunts, uncles, and grandmothers. It was not so different from how the tribes live. And we didn't know any other way of living. I found out some other things about Mum too. I was curious, so I went looking for her relatives. Eventually I found Mum's cousin. Cousin told me that when Mum was young, her father would never hold a job. He moved her family all over, never staying in one place for very long. I think Mum must have gotten used to that way of living, always pulling up her roots and moving to a new place. The cousin also told me Mum had a sister who passed away when they were teenagers. Her sister's name was Agatha. They always told me I had a Tchik name. But we all spoke Gerund in the barracks, so I could not pronounce that sound until I was much older. Are you happy to know the truth? You don't have to be. You don't have to feel anything on my account. I am happy that I met the people who told me. So am I. Me too. So her real name is Agatha. It's just she couldn't pronounce the th sound until she was older, but by then everybody knew her as Agatha already. I like Agatha better than Agatha because it sounds a bit like it sounds, what's the word? It sounds like it's like a gate, like the gem. So calling her Agatha instead of Agatha. It took a little getting used to, but yeah, I kind of like it more. More, amore. Okay, so we still have to find that mountain highland area that duck has disappeared into. But okay, so Alexandra's world, we've sort of looked around. Let's just have a double check around. Double check a Rooney. See if we can find any spots that look like that's where the tribe is. Nothing stands out. This area is just sort of closed off from everything, isn't it? Yeah, the ice area is just sort of like nothing wilderness by the looks of it. Wait, what's this? No, that's just a mountain. Okay, well, that's a bit empty. Bland. That's where that big mountain is. We've been there. Toxic areas. Somehow I don't think Doug the dog is here somewhere. The duck dog. Diggy duck dog. Just looking around a bit. Yeah. No. Hmm. Yeah, that's where the earth thing is. Just checking something quickly. This was... Right, no, I've been here. I remember the music. Very chill vibe music. And that's where the archives are, right? Yep, the archives are here. You don't really have much here, buddy. Sorry. Okay, well maybe we'll go to Nicholas's world. Nikolai's world. Nicholas. Nikolai. What's that house there? Let me see if I can get to it. Oh, it's just one of these buildings that don't mean anything. Yeah. I wish they did, but they don't. They're just decor. Anything up here we can look at? Yeah, didn't expect there to be anything. Alright, Nicholas's world I've been sort of like avoiding because I didn't really want to... Nikolai's world, not Nicholas's. Not Nicholas. Nikolai. Because I didn't really want to get caught up in, like, the war, but I guess it's about time we did get caught up in the war. Just looking around the areas that don't have places to go for sure. Swamplands down here. I don't see any ways that we can go in anywhere. No houses. Oh, there's a place here. What is this place? Well, let's get in there and see what this place is. Oh my god. The Lusakaians don't want to hear from us. No surprise there. Oh, because we've got a ship that's not friendly. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we can't go there yet. How about here? We cannot go in there. Okay. That's an upsetting expectation. Oh, there's a whole tree. There's a thing there. Wait, come on. Let me land. Hello? Excuse me? I can't go there? You're not going to let me? Don't be like that, bro. Come on. Be chill. Let me in. You're not gonna let me land? Come on. Come on, bro. Bruh. Come on. Come on. Why not? I just want to get in there. Come on. Oh, that's bullshit. What about here? No? Weird. Well, those are places that exist on the map, but then it's just not gonna let me in. That's bullshit. Alright, fine. Let's go here. That's the capital of Ulslan. Even if they let us, I wouldn't want to be there. Oh, so there's places on the map that we're just not allowed to be there. That's bullshit. I want to explore. Do I have to bring peace to this fucking world before I can go anywhere? Well, no, I can go here. Wait, something's wrong. This time of year, everyone should be out in the fields getting the hard red wheat in. Contact! Take cover, we walked into a siege. I doubt they can hit us in this mist. We should have seen enemy positions from the air. They must be hiding in the trees or using their own magic for cover. They're here. Who the hell are they? Attack! Well, you guys asked for this. Don't gas grenade me, bro. Alright, Akata says, thwack. Iron resolve for the crew. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. Bye, Felicia. This spell will not last much longer in such large volume. The Ulslan defensive line should be up near the entrance to the village. What's the password? I don't know. Can you bring out an officer to clear us? We'll stay right here. Lieutenant! Who are they? They're definitely not Luskian. I'm from this village, Nikolai Proc. Is it wise to be telling them who you are? I doubt they've changed their mind about you. If they've been encircled, they've got bigger problems. Go and report to the colonel outside the inn. Don't do anything stupid. I thought the war was going to pass me by, so much for that. Sounds like it wasn't much better than the trenches, the last war. Russell was just endless marches in the cold, always trying to outflank the enemy all day, all night. Once we started retreating, guys would fall over in a snowbank and we'd have to leave them. Attacking from this direction would be stupid, but they're like stupid attacks. They mostly just crush us with superior numbers. They must not have that much artillery either, or we'd already be dead. We've got rifle ammunition, a few grenades, and about 20 meters of wire. That's it. You can rig something together with that. Well, what is left? It's basically out of everything by now. They can't go out into the fields or woods. This is our fallback line, but if they get this far, it won't make a difference. The officers say they're able to draw magic here, but we don't even have a machine gun. I'm not sure any of this money will be worth anything in a week. There's hardly anything left. If only we could go out into the fields. When can we go play again? What about this one? Let's see the commander first. Okay. I don't even have an old tractor we could use. Nothing. I'm tired of running. Let's just finish this one way or the other. You must be the Altmaier? Proc, really is you. Pretty quick promotion for you, Captain. Well, we'll do that. I hear you put on quite a display breaking through the enemy line. What's the situation here? I got the remains of a company. The Luskians have 1 or 2 regiments. The only thing saving us is the terrain and the weather. Seems like they weren't able to drag any of those big 122mm up the slopes. They do have a few 67mm howitzers they've been sighting on us. We were supposed to receive reinforcements from the 6th Division a week ago. We got bad news then. We came by air and we didn't see anybody on the horizon. No reinforcements. That means we... Nikolai Proc! Traitor! Sir, this isn't a good... Stand aside, Colonel. You're under arrest for treason. Any attempt to escape will mean executing your sentence here and now. I'd like to see you try, buddy. Yeah, I think I understand Nikolai's personality quite well at this point. Yeah, I think I understand his personality. I'd like to see you try. I'd like that too. Oh, honey. You thought you were doing something cool, didn't ya? No. Hearthstone plate. Nice. Anyway. Anyone else want to try their luck? The Chancellor's representative ordered us to stand aside. Everyone heard him. Oh, you do believe in laws, decency and restraint, but only for your own countrymen. I beg your pardon? I have no pardons to give you. They burned up in the fire you started. What's she talking about, Strahl? Hey, these ain't the same people. Are they not? I think you have your eyes closed. Perhaps if you offered them a more helpless target, they would rediscover their bloodthirst. But seeing that we are capable of, they put the sheep masks down over their bloody muzzles. I have no interest in helping your war dogs out of the pit they have dug for themselves. Good luck to you and to those unfortunate farmers. How are you going to get out? The same way I got in. Cordelia, get over yourself. I'll handle the rest of my men. Come talk to me in a few minutes. We'll call that a tactical victory. Do you mind if I step away for a moment? I gotta take care of something. Okay, but I want to talk to... The officers won't stop to talk to us. They don't even meet your eyes. I knew this war would bring us only trouble. What foolishness. I'm gonna have to stay an extra day after the battle so I can try this bread you brag about. So far, they're not coming across the fields. It'll be the fastest way to move in force, but they'd be wide open. The officers are throwing down traps and wards. We've shot a few scouts. Command told us to stop unless they get a hit on the wards. This is not how I wanted to visit a hot springs town. Yeah, me too, buddy. How long are those Lascayans gonna make us wait? Fight us or leave already? Alright, Dad. I'm coming to say hi. I already told you. Without Flower, there's nothing I can... Nico! They said you... Have you eaten? You look like you've been eating. Better than the troops stationed here have, anyway. Sorry. They said you were missing. I have some Spritzkuchen stashed away. They're horribly stale by now, but... Wait, was that you outside just a moment ago? Those strangers, are they with you? Yeah, those are my comrades, my friends. Most of us, anyway. I'm sorry, I keep missing some lines because I keep having to click out and click back in because there's a lot of noise in the background due to moving and whatnot. So if you notice me not read a line out, that's why. I've clicked out of the window so that I can easily see, because an overlay comes up when you click. I'll show you. You've probably already seen it, but yeah. An overlay comes up. Oh my god, I just did it again. Motherfucker. So an overlay comes up when you click out, and then as soon as you click back in, it counts it as actually having clicked for the next line of dialogue. So it just continues on. It's like, come on now. Could you not? But it does it. So yeah, if you see me miss a line or hear me miss a line, that's what's happened. I've clicked out because some sound in the background has happened, or somebody came to yap at me, or something. I want to indicate that I want to cut that part out. And I keep forgetting that when I click back in, it's going to take a line. Even if I click on the top of the window and not the actual Windows part itself, it still does it. It's very annoying. Alright. Don't worry. I knew something was going to get rid of that horrible intelligence officer and his cronies. Oh, you don't know the half of it, Nico. We're sitting here under siege and those special troops are searching the cellars of everyone in the village. Imagine interrogating a bunch of farmers. Where do they think their folk spirit comes from? They've done a lot worse than that. That's a shame. This war has allowed so many bad types to infiltrate around the Chancellor. What? No, the Chancellor ordered them to do those things, and worse. Nico, I don't want to ruin your homecoming by arguing. Of course there are madmen in high office in a time of war. But you have to keep your faith in the Chancellor. Think of all the miracles he has performed for this country. He restored our national pride and the purity of our culture. We have to put our hope in him and endure until he triumphs again. Are you okay? I love you, Dad, but I cannot talk politics with you. It's the same with my mum. I love you very much, but we can't talk politics. Ever. We cannot talk politics. We don't agree on anything. Anything? Well, maybe that school budget should be higher. We can agree on that. And general liberties and stuff, although her ideas of you know what, let's not get into it. I could probably make a small bone broth for you to take once the sun goes down. I just can't let them see me use my oven, or they'll confiscate the little I have left. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Dad. Family's family, even if you want to wring their neck sometimes. I should find Altmaier again. Oh, hey, girl. Well, how is it? Not bad. You coming in? In front of all these people? That's a no from me, dog. No. Oh, hey. Jerome. You don't want to yap? Okay, never mind. How many of them were there? Only 3, but if any of them are still alive and free, we need to know what they saw. What's going on? They sent a scouting party up into the hills, apparently. They went up to the village on the mountainside. I thought they'd be able to get a good look at enemy movements. They should have been back 2 days ago. It's a tricky climb unless you've done it before. And you have? I used to, visit a young lady up there, in my younger days. You're certainly skilled at getting through the Luskian lines. Do you think you can make the climb and find my scouts? Yeah, it's better than just waiting around for them to attack. The old path up the cliffs is just to the west of the hot spring out back. Good luck, then. Alright, well, we don't have our girl. That's fine. We've got our other girl. Our other girl has magic, the powers of which none shall know. Okay, you're weak against being poked. That means we're going to get you out and shoot this guy. Hell yeah. Max revives. Nice. Boingy boingy. Okay. That's fine. How dare you ensnare me? I'm gonna rock shard you now. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Okay, your magic defense has gone up. Understood. Kaboom, baby! Alright. I'm not gonna say no to free max revives. I mean, come on. High tonic? Not bad, not bad. Thurmveld Cave. It's a dark place, guys. It's dark in and out. Oh, that's a big boy. Hinzelmann. Okay. Yee. You gonna keep that going? Okay. Pebble shot. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Excuse you. That's my job. Shoot pebbles at people. Keep lightning while I'm... Oh my god. Yes, the lightning worked. Holy shit, the lightning worked. So good. Okay, that seems to be the right way to go. Actually, so let's go back. And go the wrong way to go. Which... Ooh, treasure. Treasure. Penumbral cask. Did we? Oh! Lombardi 0. Teacher's magic deck slash. Okay. Magic up. Attack down. No. Though MDef wouldn't be bad. No. No, you're fine. You're fine too. No, Jerome. Maybe. Sure. Why not, right? Hey there, big guy. Oh, I learned that you don't like lightning, which means you don't like wind, which means you're not going to like this. And you've been delayed. Oh, right. Magic's probably a better thing to use against you like this. Heckin' yeckin'. Knight's Mane. Oh, right. Hearthstone. I mean, I think that's meant to be for... I mean, Jerome could take it. Wasn't it? Oh, it's meant to be... You know what? Here you go, Jerome. Now what was I looking at? Knight's Mane. Give 30... Okay. Counterattack. This and this would actually be really useful, but... Nikolai. I kind of really want it for you, actually. Buddy. Countering attacks. Now, if you had a... Where is it? A trophy? Then yeah, I'd give you... Wait. Agatha. Right, you've got ambidexter. Ambidexter plus... No, it just gives the command. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, Ben. If you could comfort ally us, that would be appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, it was worth it going back this way. Definitely worth it. Sometimes it's not so worth it. Sometimes you just get a miracle rune and you're just like, okay, I guess we're just getting another ribbon. Whoop. Mega elixir. Hello, monster. Ooh, you're a big boy. Okay, you don't want her going anywhere, we get that, but, you know, it's kind of a dumb idea to let her stay there, because she's going to she's muted. Okay. How you dare to do that, I don't know, but you did dare. Okay, skills? Zap zap. Okay. Yeah, you can put your MDef up. It's not going to help you out. Oh, you're going to counter? Okay. Hmm. 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 I don't want to use up all this stuff, so we'll just shoot this guy. Ooh, that's not very nice. Yep, alright, cool. And you can just magic deck. Ooh, to all enemies. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay. Found some money. Found a mega ether. I don't see the scouts. I don't see the villagers either. Would they have evacuated? Some of the old folks in this mountainside wouldn't leave no matter who invaded. But there's nobody home. I can smell something. Gunpowder. They're going down the well? Okay. Well, the barn's open. That doesn't bode very well, does it? Oh, I don't know what we're gonna see in there. I'm not sure I'm gonna like what we see in there. Okay, Ben, let's swap you out for Jerome. Juno, let's swap you out for Agatha. Okay. And Alexandra is like my buff girl. She does not take damage unless it's magical damage. She's so strong. I mean, I could technically give that rune or whatever it was to someone else, but I like the idea of having a very buff girl just tanking shit. Are there bodies? Don't. You knew these people. Let me look instead. I'm starting to get the feeling that the Luscaians are very, very angry about this war. If they know half of what we know, it's not hard to imagine why. I found your soldiers. How many other people lived here? It's been a while, maybe 25. Their bodies are all in there, except the women. That's good, right? At least they spared the women? Oh, she doesn't know. Oh, no. Let's go back and report to the colonel. Somebody can come and bury them after the battle. War. War never changes. Such happy music for, such a situation. Did you hear that? I don't think they could have gotten behind us without us noticing. Back when I joined the border guards, they told us the Luscaians had a tribe from the hinterlands. They liked to use them as scouts. Had an old spell that made them invisible as long as they were walking on snow. Hi there. Oh, you don't like being shot. Well, I'm gonna stab you. Don't geyser me, bro. Penumbral male. And getting ready to attack. Let's get back to the village. Okay, but I want the male. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Not for you. I mean, actually, it only takes your magic down 4, but everything else. Yeah, that's not good. Eh. Hmm. You know what? Alexandra, I'm gonna give that to you. And I'm gonna give this... not to you. Not to you either. It's fine. You got 200% AP. It's... you're fine. She's been penumbraled. God damn, Alexandra. What the hell, girl? You're so scary. You terrify. You're scary. You murder things. You're so cool. Girl, so cool. Girl, murder and all. She gonna be murderous. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, I got bad news. I don't see any scouts. I take it things went poorly. Yeah. The Luscoians aren't going to spare anyone in this village. Except for the women, but they won't really be sparing them. Sentries have seen movement through the trees, and a few wards have been tripped by large movements. They'll probably attack at dawn. If you really mean to stick around for this. We can sleep at my dad's house. It's not the most comfortable, but it'll do for tonight. Alright, let's go. Where is our girl? Like, I understand that she's pissed off. Can't be worse than what we've faced already, can it? Did she just leave? I mean, come on. We stuck through it for the others, for everyone else. Good things and bad. There he is. Sorry if he was... Mueller? Sarge? Hey, look at that. You really are alive. Hell, you look better than when you disappeared. Is anyone else here that I know? Probably not. Weiss walked into a booby trap. Tore him up real good. We tried carrying him out, wrapped up in a tarp so it wouldn't spill out of him. But he didn't even survive the night. After that, I requested a transfer to the front. Better to see the enemy in front of you. Hey, fun fact that's not actually fun, but is a fact. So if you slit your stomach, your guts just fall out. They're just waiting for release, right? But like they just want out. They constantly wiggle and squiggle inside your body. It's just they're contained. So once there's a cut, they just wiggle squiggle out. They're bitches like that. But on the plus side, because they're always wiggling and squiggling, you don't have to be too careful when you shove them back in. Because they're going to wiggle and squiggle anyway. So as long as you maintain pressure and keep them in, and they don't get perforated, do not get them perforated, Jesus Christ, then it should be fine, ? Don't take my word for it, right? Don't take my word for it. But if ever there comes a time when somebody's intestines have squiggled and wiggled their way out of their body, shove that shit back in and hold it down, okay? Because firstly, keeping it in a contained space is a good idea, okay? Because otherwise it's going to get everywhere, it's going to wiggle and squiggle, and it's going to be just all over everything, right? More chance of it perforating and getting damaged. Just shove that shit back in and just keep a hold on it. And also less chance of picking up bacteria and shit if you just shove that shit in and just hold it. At least until you can get to a doctor who can deal with the wiggly and squiggle. Usually they put them, when they're doing like abdominal stuff and they have to let the wiggle squiggles out, They usually hang them on like frickin' on hooks and stuff just to keep them out the way and let them wiggle and squiggle in peace. Yeah. So, fun fact. Your insides are trying to escape you. At least the intestines are. Oh, God. After that, I requested a transfer to the front. Better see the enemy in front of you. But even then, they didn't want to put me on the battle line. Not at first. So we ended up just guarding these towns in their borderlands. You'd arrest spies, kick in doors. They didn't pull up much of a fight. Our guys could take whatever they wanted. You could grab a girl off the street if you saw one you liked. Nobody could stop you. I see that men of virtue are few as ever. Don't worry, nobody else can see me and they can't hear us talking. I've stopped time. Herr Mueller is trying to unburden his conscience. He's not doing a very good job of it. You're the philosopher. I don't know what to say to him. I think you'll find it very difficult to persuade him of anything. Habit and inclination make men blind to the truth. They prefer familiar opinions, no matter what the facts might be. You didn't do that stuff, did you, Mueller? No. I was just waiting to be called up to the front. We were losing so many men, I knew it was just a matter of time. Sounds like it's still bothering you. What? I only did what I was supposed to do. I wasn't shooting civilians in ditches. If everyone fought like I did. Ah, this old chestnut. The Oslan is favorite. If everyone behaved like me, then the world would be perfect. You can't convince an Osliner that he isn't the model of perfection. That's hopeless. But you might convince him that the rest of the world won't follow his example. You know what would be a really cool little part to this? If the player got to choose your responses to what Mueller's saying and try and persuade him to be a better person or to learn from his mistakes, you know, something like that. To try and assuage his guilt by also pointing out that, you know, nobody's perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You did bad things, but that doesn't mean you can't atone for those bad things. You didn't do the right thing. You didn't stop people from grabbing other girls off the street. You didn't stand up for the rights of the people in front of you who needed you to do so. You didn't push back against things like others have done and got demonized for. You could have, but you didn't, right? But it's not okay, but you're human. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody falls down sometimes. But sometimes you just need to remember what is right, what is wrong, pick yourself back up and try to do better next time. Try to be better next time. Ooh, this may be controversial. It might not be. I truly believe there are evil acts that you cannot come back from. There are certain things that you can do that stain you for good. I also believe that if you truly regret those acts, if you've done them, then there's a way for you to move forward. Not everybody is going to see you and accept that you've changed, and that's their right not to. They know the evil things that you've done. You have to live with that. I believe there are war criminals who deserve what they got when they got death sentences. I do believe in death sentences. I do believe that some people do deserve death. I don't believe that they deserve to die straight away. I believe that time has to pass for them to truly regret what happened and for the facts to be fully straightened out. Because there are people who went to death sentences who didn't deserve it, who were brought up on charges that were false or fake. If I had to guess, maybe 25 years. Like, you know, life parole life in jail. The life sentence is usually around 25 years, 20 to 25 years, depending on countries. Some countries much more, some countries much less. I think that if after the 25 years, nothing has come forward to assuage your guilt, like to show that you weren't guilty of this, then death sentence, go ahead. Because after 25 years, you should have already come to peace with the idea that you're probably going to die. Even if you know that you're innocent, and you were innocent, at that point, enough has been done by the people that love you to try and figure out what actually happened, that if there's no proof, it can't be helped, right? And it sucks if you're actually innocent of those crimes. But I think there is an amount of time where you have to say, okay, well, it's done. Justice does need to be served. It sucks that you know what? Maybe let them live longer if there's any question that they did it, right? If it's like, case closed, absolutely no question if they did it or not. There's nothing that's standing in the way to say they did it. And they did multiple things. Like, it wasn't just a one-off. It was like, oh, you killed and raped like 25 children. Actually, kill that guy early. If there's so much evidence for it, kill that guy early. Like 10 years, get out, die. If you live that long in the jails. But I'm meaning like war criminals, actually, is what I meant to talk about. War criminals, people who do, like, soldiers who just go along with the orders that they're given. I'm not talking about the ones, Mengele or whatever his fucking name was, you know. I'm not talking about Hitler, who fully deserved to get his head cut off or whatever. You know, those guys, they can rot. They can go to hell. I'm talking about the average, everyday citizen who went along with the policies that they were told because it was easier to do so, or they were afraid to fight back, or they were afraid to do differently, or they actively thought that they were doing the right thing and then realized afterwards that, oh, maybe we're not. The easiest one to point out are the Nazis, right? Like, I'm not saying Nazis don't deserve it. Like, you know, whatever they get. The Nazi Party, everybody associated with that and who claims to be Nazis, go fuck yourselves. You're pieces of shit. For the ones who are actually in the war themselves, I'm not talking about neo-Nazis or any Nazis who are still around today, the people that actually think, who align themselves with Nazis. You can all go fucking hang. Go to hell, you know better. Fuck off. I'm talking about the ones that fought in the war, that were indoctrinated by the people around them and the society at the time and the actual world in which they lived in to believe that what they were doing were right. Those ones, I'm not giving a full pass or anything. I'm just saying, I understand, do better. You understand, you do better. Right? I'm not telling you to fuck off or anything, because I understand that a lot of them just went along with their families, went along with their friends. Do better. You know what? Let's continue on with the game. I went off on a tangent. I don't know. All right, let's continue. Might convince him that the rest of the world won't follow his example. His example, yeah. Look, if there's anything I've learned, it's that the mass of men is better suited to parables than direct explanations. Shut up. Let us choose how to talk to this guy, actually. That would have been a really cool idea. Let's say you're back home on your farm. Your neighbor's house and field starts to catch fire. Would you stand there and say, "It's not my problem. I didn't set my farm on fire"? Or would you help your neighbors? I don't know. I didn't grow up on a farm. Oh my god, you dickhead. What if your neighbor's house caught fire? Good luck tomorrow, Mueller. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. If you want to try your hand at the game yourself, you can find the link in the description below. Until then, have a good day. I'll see you next time and peace out. See ya!